Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to talk about taking notes directly into the book using a pencil like this one or a highlight marker like this one. I'm going to talk about my own practices and what I think about this subject. When I started collecting books, I had a lot of Foolish Society books and I would never touch a pencil to any of those pages in the beginning. My view was that I wanted them to be just like they are, no marks, nothing like that, especially not writing my name or anything like that. I wanted them to be like in perfect condition. And then when I started getting more scholarly edition paperbacks and things like that, like Penguin Classics and Oxford University Press books, I started using a pencil to write down like underlines and finding quotes. It is easy to highlight quotes and things like that. And I started using a pencil like this. But then I went on to use a highlight marker, especially on those paperbacks that I talked about. And it's very convenient, I know, to find things like that. But I started notice of the, especially for Penguin Classics and like books with low quality paper, if you use a highlight marker and mark the books, it will start to bleed into the paper itself and the color will disappear sometimes and it will just look so bad. I have some examples here that I can overlay this video with. So I used the highlight markers quite a bit and I really regret that for most books because it looks bad and you can't remove it once it's there. So that's a practice I never use anymore. I don't use these for paperbacks or any book at all, and I have never used a highlight marker for my Foolish Society books or my fancy books. That's a big no for me. So the highlight marker, sadly, I don't use it anymore. But we have the lead pencil, and I do use this still for my paperbacks, and I have actually for some books, but it's very rare and I don't do it anymore, but I have used a pencil on my Foolish Society books, especially for this book right here, say Shonagons Pillow book. I used that was the first book I used a pencil to like highlight quotes and write some small notes. You can see that overlaid right here as well. But I feel like there's not that much benefits to doing that. It's much easier to just write down the quotes on a separate note, like a notepad or like anything like that, or even writing the notes down on a computer, laptop. So I do not use a pencil on my Foolish Society books anymore, mainly to keep them like sellable. If I want to sell them in the future, I don't have to bring down the price of the book because I have taken notes on them. Because some people want their books to be pristine when you are buying secondhand, and I understand that, although I find it a bit charming when I get a book and I see like notes and things like that. It can be a hidden gem when you're buying books and suddenly you find like a quote underlined or finding a nice note. Bring some personality to the books, but not everyone is into that, and I don't do that with my expensive Foolish Society books. But for my Penguin Classics books and my Oxford University Press books, then I think it's fine to use a pencil to sometimes make it easier to find quotes and things like that. I don't really know what more to say about this. What about you? Do you use a pencil or a highlight marker on your books? And if you don't, what kind of ways do you keep notes in books? Do you use a notepad or anything like that? But that was pretty much all I want to talk about. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you all next time.